Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Nick here. Just wanted to reach out to you guys and talk to you about a subject that I think affects a vast number of the population on this planet, and it's something that is responsible for a lot of different tumors, cancers, as well as different organs failing. And what it would be is the removal of astral fragments, specifically the energetic remnants left over from stillborns, abortions, miscarriages, and even the absorbed twin phenomena. So let's talk about that for a minute. Astral fragments. Astral fragments are energetic remnants left over of what we would consider a disincarnate energy. Sometimes it could be someone that passed away. It can be an astral fragment that can attach to us. But specifically the phenomena that I would like to talk about is the energetic remnants left over from childbirth that can affect us. This is something that's very prevalent in women, but it also affects everybody else too, because it's something that when it's in the womb of the mother, it can be transferred down to children that are born from the same person. So basically what happens is, let's just say we have a terminated pregnancy. When that happens, we're able to essentially remove the fetus, which is the physical component of life. Now with that, the energy of this fetus oftentimes can't remain. So it's not that it's like pieces of a child or something like that that are remaining. That's not what it is. But the energy of the child, parts of the energy body, is what's left within our own energy field. So let's just say that those energy remnants are charged. They have a polarity to them. And so often what happens is emotional energy can get attached to this stuff and kind of turn it toxic. So if you think of it, when there's an abortion or a miscarriage or a stillborn, there's emotions like sadness, despair, grief, just lack of self-worth, those kind of things that are very heavy, very toxic, and make us very sick by being around it. So when we place our attention towards our midsection, like say if I was the mother, if I was to place my attention towards the midsection and think about the loneliness and the sadness and the grief that I'm holding within that area, I can negatively charge these energetic remnants, causing a disturbance of yin-yang energy within the lower three chakras. So, acknowledging what it is, healing what it is, but more importantly, bringing the area back to balance is what's most important. So, this is a phenomena that affects, I would say, at least 3/4 of the population on the planet, if not more. Because when children are born in a circumstance where there are these energetic remnants left in the mother's womb, these kind of things can also get attached to the lower chakras of the child. And also with the thymus chakra being the upper heart, between the heart and the throat, there's the thymus. It's considered the seat of the soul. It's also connected to your etheric layer. Okay? The etheric layer is what's connected to your meridians. So sometimes when there's a thymus issue, you have thyroid issues, sometimes in men and women. Sometimes it's just a lot of excessive grief or guilt. We can have a lot of stuff being held in the throat. It's just a natural phenomenon to want to hold that kind of stuff there when we have these kinds of issues. It can also create a lot of different pain and tightness in the upper back and even migraines. So it's something that can affect a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. So let's talk about how we can get them to remove. So, got my pendulum. This one here's Karnak, okay? Negative green spectrum to it. For right now, this is the one that I would recommend we try using because it's very effective, it's very responsible, and it does the work. So, before we do any kind of spiritual work with this, what I would ask is that I surround myself in the highest light and keep me protected from all negativity and allow me to repel anything that doesn't serve my highest good health and well-being. Okay? And so if I'm working on a person, whether I'm keeping their image in my mind or I'm looking at a photo, I would then ask that we surround this person in the highest of light. Keep them protected from all negativity and allow them to repel anything that doesn't serve their highest good health and well-being. Okay? So at this time, when we want to start working on the energy, we would have to ask for permission. We would say, do I have permission from universal knowledge to work on the energy of so-and-so? Okay? You get the yes, you can move forward. You say, okay, thank you, clear. So in order to get to this energy, what I find works best is unfolding the person's energy. And what this does is this pulls the emotional, astral, and mental bodies away from the physical and allows us to work on it a little bit better and closer. So at this time, I would ask that we unfold the energy of so-and-so in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 count usually works to unfold it. So at this time, we would ask, okay, do we have any astral fragments, mental fragments, or emotional fragments stored in the energy field of so-and-so? Okay, I would get a yes. So then what I would want to do first is we're going to place a bubble around these things, right? Because we want to work on them and affect our will on these things. So we're going to do what's called emit a field of force around these remnants and stuff to be able to heal them. So what I would say is I would like to conduct a field of force around all astral, mental, and emotional fragments in 1, 2, 3. Okay, usually happens pretty quick. So from here, what we would want to work on is at first we're going to go depolarize all negative mental stimuli that's stored in these astral fragments, mental fragments, and emotional fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And I would ask at this time that we neutralize all toxic, emotional, mental, and physical trauma stored in these fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And now since our astral body has electrons in it, it also carries a polarity that can make it stuck to a human aura. So what we're going to do, just like a magnet, we're going to invert the polarity of the electrons in the disincarnate's astral body. At this time, we ask to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now we're going to apply a process that's called dialmetrics. And dialmetrics includes a couple of the following commands. 1, we're going to ask for the loosening of molecular cohesion in all astral, mental, and emotional fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Next, we're going to ask for the greatest separation possible between molecules in these energy masses in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so at this time, we've made this energy mass more of a pliable state that's good for our assistants in the astral to help us intervene at this time. So I would call upon the assistance of any spirit doctors, spirit guides, or spirit surgeons that would wish to assist us at this time. 1, 2, 3. All right, do we have divine assistance with us this time? Thank you, yes we do. Okay, so then I would ask, can you please assist us in removing these energy masses? Yes, thank you. I call upon the assistance of our spirit doctors, spirit surgeons, and guardian angels to help us remove these energy masses in the energy field of so-and-so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next is a very important step. We ask that we conduct these remnants to a healing chamber in the Love and Charity Hospital located in the astral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And upon healing, we ask that they be given the opportunity to merge back with their higher self, be granted access to the Christic planes, or to whatever dimension best serves their spiritual evolution. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're at a state where we can take this unfolded energy and we can couple it back to the physical body. Do we have permission to do so? Yes, thank you. We ask now that we couple back the emotional, astral, and mental bodies back with the physical body of so-and-so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That part is extremely important to be able to couple it. It's not like if we don't, they're going to be floating around and stuff, because the physical body has a strong magnetic pull to these other bodies, so it will couple itself. But if we don't do it for them with a nice steady slow count to 10, they can kind of wake up feeling groggy, sometimes get a headache, and just kind of feel disconnected for a few hours. So it's important that we always couple back the energy back to the physical when we're done. Okay, and I found what works really well is after we've got this, we add, now that we deactivate chakra function, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to work like resetting. So now we are going to activate chakra function. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We ask now that we clear, heal, align, and balance the HAR line in so-and-so. 1, 2, 3, 4. We ask now that we clear, heal, align, and balance the galactic cord in so-and-so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We ask that we clear, heal, align, and balance the assemblage beam coming from the heart chakra in 1, 2, 3, 4. We ask now that we ground, connect, heal, and strengthen the connection to the Earth Star chakra in 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, we ask that we balance all yin-yang energy in the person that we're talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as always, I like to place a thought form of love and protection on so-and-so. Let divine guidance and divine healing come to them at this time and affect them now, here, in the present. We ask to express our gratitude for all angels, beings of light that wish to assist us at this time in the work that we do. We're thankful for our spirit guides, guardian angels, and spirit doctors that assist us in the work. We are honored to serve the light and thankful for this day and thankful for the opportunity to work on so-and-so. Thank you. So I hope this kind of helps paint a picture. If you got someone that's dealing with some tumors or dealing with someone that's dealing with any kind of imbalance down in the reproductive area, in the stomach area, all that kind of stuff, I would look for roots of having some sort of energy attachment that we can go ahead and affect with our intention. Get them healed, get them balanced, and get them on their way back to health. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More to come. I'll talk to you soon.